Calling the world's dick lovers and penis riders, pull out and bring it in, for you are about to be blessed with elite ball knowledge from a true foot-long fanatic. Okay, listen to me when I tell you this. You need to go out into the world and find yourself an autistic man. Did you hear what the fuck I said? An autistic man. And I don't care if he's into planes, trains, dinosaurs, or Magic the Gathering. You need that neurodivergency in your life. Let me break it down for you further. Every single night since I decided to settle down with the autist, I am treated to a monster cock rally. A true private viewing. Bitch, that man is slinging fat hog and it's hunting season. Mama needs some bacon.
Oh my God.
We call him Leonardo the way he be painting. And bitch, I'm not Lisa, but for him, I'm a Mona. Did somebody say Asperger's? Yeah, he be butter in my buns. Oh, but if he's really that good, if the dick is really that great, you don't think he's cheating on you? Bitch, he's got a special water bottle and it's full of my squirt. He is right where he wants to be. Special interest, my...
I'm pretty sure her parents will be really proud of that higher education that they gave her. I'm pretty sure they'll be really proud of her. She wants an autistic man. Genius. Nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about modern women switching up their dating strategies because nothing seems to be working. The dating apps are not working. Singles events, only women are showing up 80% of the times. And as far as the church go, well, that's gay. So we're going to look at some of the innovative ways they've come up with to try to find a man in 2026. Get the staff on the way into the room by hitting the like button. Let's join in.
Taste specifically, not just shopping. Okay, sometimes shopping, yeah, I've gotten hit on while shopping, whatever. Go get a freaking iced coffee from Wholefoods. I came back to my car. Thanks, James. He goes, I think you're very pretty. Text me if you're single. I swear I'm not a creep, LOL. I kid you not, last year around the same time, guys, I went here for the cookie butter iced latte because I wanted to try it. I got hit on by another guy and he wanted to go on a date the same day. Go to Whole Foods. Don't sleep on Whole Foods. Now I'm really curious about James. I really hope he's not ugly.
If you want to find a perfect man, go grocery shopping at 8:30, 9 p.m. to Whole Foods or Erewhon or whatever shop you like. I tried and literally 7 men took my number yesterday. And they were all handsome and intelligent. It may be your future husband though. Try it and let me know.
Okay, so I was contemplating on posting this, but I just really need to share it because I feel like the TikTok girl, like, you guys really get it and you guys would really understand. And I was like, whoa. And I'm also really sorry that I sound like this, but I have a little cold and I'm on my way to drive to Whole Foods, right? To go get some ginger shots and to go get some turmeric. Not the shadow of my phone right here, but anyways, so I'm driving and I'm like, I'm just having a grand old time. Like, I'm having a grand old time. I love driving to Whole Foods. It's like my favorite time. And as I'm driving, listening to music, I see this person. They're like right in front of me, but like they're kind of like slowing down. And I'm just like, what? This man looks into his side mirror and blows me a kiss. I was like, they are really starting to get super bold. And I'm like, I'm not against it. Like, go ahead. I love me a bold man. I love me a bold man.
I'm so sorry. Would you be able to grab the Earl Grey for me? Yes. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
A lot of people ask me if I ever buy the things that people help me grab from the top shelf, and the answer is no. This is a $20 tea that he just grabbed, and I will be putting it right back. Okay, so I genuinely can't reach this, so it's gonna go right here. And for my tall girlies, if you can reach the top shelf, my advice would be to grab something heavy. So, for example, you can grab dog food, and he can help you, and then if you don't have a dog, you can just buy a dog right after.
Ladies, I'm going to go ahead and say, don't do that. It's egregious that she would want you to buy a dog just so you could buy dog food, just in hopes of attracting the attention of a man that she don't even know what his intentions are. So I would say that's really, really dumb.
You are really dumb, for real. Hi, I'm in a shitty mood because I'm a 30-year-old trying to date and it's just painful. Did you eat something? Fucker. I'm feeling rather annoyed right now. Whenever I feel annoyed, I feel like I need to pop off on something, and that something is usually TikTok. So I feel like when it comes to dating, I've been very chill and calm when it comes to my old like set of standards that I held for myself. I'm like, okay, I need like, what the fuck? I need like really high standards. Like I have high standards and I do, but I feel like with dating, like I've kind of like realized to calm down a little bit in certain areas where I've been so high and mighty and tight with like certain things that you need to have. And I like been relaxed on that, and I'm still just like not seeing or like feeling how I feel like I'm supposed to be feeling. And it's just like kind of upsetting because I'm like, okay, not that I'm lowering my standards. I just feel like I'm like opening up a little bit more and like growing up, realizing that maybe certain things that I used to think were like negatives are actually positives. And I don't know how to navigate it. I'm in this weird limbo of like trying to grow, trying to learn. And you know when you make excuses for someone in your head and then you kind of calm yourself down and then you're like, do I need to be making those excuses? I'm just feeling defeated because it's really hard to like start over time and time again. And again, you know, when open yourself emotionally up to dating, I don't know.
Yeah, it's called pre-wall clarity. Where you adjust to your dating standards to match your reality. Reality check. Don't be like me, a bear flying around in space. That's unrealistic.
Oh my God.
This is a very unplanned finding our husband, hence the appearance. About to go to Lion Chaser, but I'm early, so I ran into Wholefoods to get some electrolytes. There were so many cute boys, and they were like in their corporate wear. I'm gonna work out and then go back after and video and see what's going on, because I low-key feel like that could be a really good spot. So I just absolutely died, and I'm literally covered in Lion Chaser tar. But we're going to Wholefoods. We're back at Wholefoods, and there was a really cute guy that just got out of his car and made eye contact with me, and I'm talking to my phone. So they are here. I'm going and I'm doing this for you guys, even though I look insane. Oh my gosh, I'm actually gonna freak out. Holiday candles everywhere. Fuckhead Wholefoods. Okay, all I'm gonna say to close out this video is go to Wholefoods Buckhead after work between like 5 and 7. Just try it. Just try it. Let me know if you guys like the more like planned Finding My Husbands or just the impromptu ones, because I feel like the impromptu ones are low-key better. Might give more insight into like where to organically find your husband in Atlanta. So yeah, let me know.
One of my goals this summer is to learn how to do my makeup, and so I just did my makeup, y'all, and ate, okay, no filter. And I FaceTimed my girls and they was like, girl, you need to go to Wholefoods because you need to meet your husband. You need to be seen with this beat, okay? So come with me to Wholefoods to meet my husband. And in the meantime, let me give y'all a fit check. We have on our pink silk pajamas with feathers. It's giving very cutesy, giving very girly. I'm gonna go ahead and add some pizzazz to it and spray my Coco Chanel. Let's go. Not gonna lie, y'all, I'm at Wholefoods and it's a little disheartening. The parking lot is giving real skimp and I don't see no G-Wagons or Bentleys out here. So I don't know if my husband at Wholefoods, but come on, let's go see. Okay, y'all, we here. Returning these makeup brushes. So Amazon actually stopped receiving stuff at 9 o'clock. It's actually 9:31 now. So we got a little cart thingy, and you know, we just gonna walk around all the aisles and see if my husband is here. I've already been stopped by one man, obviously because I'm garnering attention to myself, but he wasn't my husband. This Wholefoods is not big at all, y'all, and I've already walked through the whole Wholefoods, and it's safe to say my husband ain't here. Unfortunately, he might have came and got his groceries earlier today, so I missed them. So unfortunately, I'm going home with some peaches, but I'm not going home with my man. But meet me in the next video because we're going to try again. Amen? Amen.
Friend, if you're lost on to where to find a husband, look no further than Wholefoods. They're hot, they're healthy, they're wealthy, and they're wholesome. Cheers to that.
Every time I leave my house looking an absolute mess is the only time I happen to run into some kind of attractive man. It's like a meteor eclipse every single time. I know the saying, stay ready so you don't have to get ready, but I'm in the process of getting ready, which means I don't look ready. So I went to get my electrolysis done and my nails, I popped off my press-on, so I'm looking crazy. But I was like, I want a snack from Whole Foods. So if you've been inside the One Chicago Whole Foods, the material in there is actually kind of insane. I'm like, let me just get a quick little snacky snack. So I get some hummus and I need something to dip it with. So I'm running over to the chip aisle, and as I'm looking through, I kind of noticed like this really hot guy. He's standing super close to me as he's looking at like 5 different chips, but I don't think anything of it because I'm like, I'm probably not his type anyway. So I grab what I need and I started heading to the self-checkout, but then I was like, ooh, wait, maybe I want some crackers. So I spin around, and as I look around to like make sure I'm going in the right aisle, like I'm looking up, I see that guy again, and he's like facing the aisle, and we lock eyes, and we do not break eye contact until I go around the 4th wall, the aisle. And I was like, that was weird. He probably sees like all the inflammation like on my chin. And I would say my type, like pasta lobster, probably late 30s, maybe early 40s. He also looked like a zaddy. Like he looked like he had a lot of money. I don't see any crackers I like, so I'm like, okay, off the self-checkout. As I start walking to self-checkout, in my peripherals, he's exactly where he was like 3 minutes ago, and I see him put his phone down and start like following me. And I was like, wonder if he'll say anything. Start walking into the self-checkout area, and it's like a bunch of zigzags to finally get to the kiosk. And out of all the kiosks there, if you've been to One Chicago, it's a Wednesday evening, it's not that busy. I stand at my kiosk. Here he comes around the back to stand right next to me. Now, perhaps I'm delusional. I don't know. And I was like, why did you want to stand next to me? So I only have 2 items, so it did not take long for me to scan, pay, and be on my way. I'm grabbing my receipt and kind of taking my step back to leave. I look this man up and down. Fantastic outfit. And then that's when I peep his little watch. Now, I didn't know what kind of Rollie it was, but it was a very nice one. I was like, oh, that looks expensive. The only reason why I know it looks expensive is I dated a watch guy before. So that's like, I could see it from a mile away. I was like, that's a very expensive looking watch. So I'm like, maybe I should compliment him on his outfit, but I'm just not feeling good. Again, my face is like really swollen red, raw. It's got a bunch of little bumps. So as I'm getting my receipt and I start doing my walk away and I'm looking him up and down, I see him looking at me in his peripherals. And as I walk away, I turn around and he's looking at me smiling. And I should have just said hi, I should have done something, but I just smile back and then I turn around and like literally skitty off. Like I don't know, I'm so awkward. And I also just don't feel confident. Like I'm wearing my work from home in linen shorts. Like I'm looking crazy. Also, I'm like, why didn't he talk to me either? Like, I don't know. Also, that's somebody's dad probably. I don't know, but he did not have a wedding ring on. I understand I can't go outside looking busted if I'm wanting to get out of the streets or at least my apartment because I don't leave that place either. But I need like, how do y'all like shoot your shot at men? The grocery store is like my dream place to meet somebody. But also, why didn't he talk to me? Also, this could all be my delusion. Perhaps this was all made up in my head, and he was probably like, why the hell is this girl looking at me like a weirdo? But
yeah, ladies, a word of caution. Just because a guy is attractive doesn't mean he couldn't be a stalker or predator. However, in this situation, at least one of those 2 people was a stalker. You gotta be careful out here, gentlemen. Yes, the moral of the story is Whole Foods ain't safe for men anymore. Because, yep, you were definitely being predatory, man. And you were definitely being a weirdo.
I just left Whole Foods to get a cake for a friend's birthday, and I'm walking around and I'm noticing there is so many fine men up in Whole Foods. I'm like, who would have thought? Who would have thought Whole Foods was like the go-to place for the fine men, you know? And it's a different type of guy. You know, he's there on his lunch break. It's, you know, Friday afternoon, and he wants to eat a certain kind of food in a certain kind of grocery store. Clearly, he got some money because Whole Foods ain't cheap. Yeah, who would have thought? So guess what? Guess who about to be in Whole Foods more often? Your girl. You know, I'm not really a Whole Foods type of lady all the time, but it looks like I'm about to start being like that. So you looking for somebody? Whole Foods is where you need to go. And make sure you check out the whole store. Don't just go where they're serving the hot food for lunch and stuff like that. Make sure you walk through the whole damn store. Slowly pick up items, but scope the store, okay? Because I'm telling you, every aisle, from the produce to the bakery to the meat and seafood section, had a fine man, okay? So Whole Foods, ladies and gents, that's where you need to be going to get your boo.
So what have we learned? We learned that Whole Foods apparently has a meat section. All these ladies are out here looking for the meats. I don't know if it's gonna work. But I do know that men, you better protect yourselves out here. Because these ladies are getting real aggressive. Especially if you have an expensive watch on, if you drive an expensive car, and apparently if you have a job that looks attractive. And I would say, from now on, you may not want to go to Whole Foods unless you have at least 1 or 2 female friends with you. So you can fend them off, because it seems like it's real dangerous out here for the men now. Anyway, I'm going to be documenting this stuff in 2026 as these women husband hunt. Let's see where we're going to go to next. Jump down in the comment section, leave a comment, drop a like, subscribe to the channel. Until the next time.